Hey, it's Saturday, April 23rd, and my hair is really crazy. It looked good this morning, but then the wind happened. Today I thought I'd talk about kids' television. As a nanny, I'm way more familiar with kids' television programs than I used to be. But with the existence of Netflix now, there is a huge variety of TV shows for kids, like instantly available, so I've become kind of familiar with a few of them. Some of them I like, some of them are awful and I hate them. Personally, my favorite kids TV show as far as like the quality and whether I think it's like good for kids is Sesame Street. It's old, it's been around forever, they know what they're doing. Like, they have been the best TV show for kids for pretty much as long as they've existed. And all these other shows keep popping up trying to outdo them and they just can't do it. Sesame Street has got it down. So I kind of have like some criteria that I judge TV shows for kids on, and yes, I do judge the TV shows and like actually sit there and critique them. So the things that I kind of look for are their educational quality or positive message, because I don't necessarily think that every kid's TV show has to like teach them how to read or count or their shapes or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be strictly like school educational, but if it's not, then it should have like good life messages and lessons that they can learn. But if they do both, that's ideal. Sesame Street does both. So the second thing I look for is diversity or inclusivity. This means having girls, this means having characters of color, this means having characters with disabilities, different types of families, basically anything that's not a middle-class, suburban, white family. That doesn't mean it can't have those kinds of characters, it should just have more than that. The next thing I look for is whether it's annoying. A show can be as educational once, but if it's annoying for the parents to deal with, like how much are they going to want it in their household? Not a lot. And obviously this one is pretty subjective. Like, some shows that can annoy one person, another person wouldn't even mind. So obviously any judgments I make there are not going to be applicable to everyone. Another qualification I look at is whether it's entertaining. Like, the kids aren't going to watch it if they don't think it's entertaining, which is one of the reasons why Mr. Rogers tends to struggle with kids these days, because although it is a lovely program that teaches beautiful life lessons and is educational, it's a little slow, and kids these days are used to stuff that's a little more fast-paced, so it doesn't really hold them for long. And then the other thing I look at is just the quality of the program. Like, is it well made? Does it have plots that make sense and characters that are well-rounded, and like, is the animation or film or whatever it is decent quality? Because again, with Netflix existing now, there's like so much stuff out there. There's a lot of things that look like they were slapped together by a first-year film student, which they may have been, I don't know. So yeah, that's my mini sense on a few kids shows that I've come across in recent years. Obviously, my opinions are colored a lot by the fact that I was a family studies major, so like, we talked about these sort of things a lot. So if I'm in a room with a kids show going on, I can't like turn my brain off, and instead I'm like sitting there writing a paper about it. It's great. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.